Police officers often harass random people for their pleasure. But what happens when they mess with the wrong person who's got an answer to every single one of their illegal actions?
So I was able to find your ID through a picture. So
through a picture?
I'm actually gonna cut you a little bit of break. All right?
Oh, are you?
I could take you to jail.
Could you?
Yeah, I really could.
It'd be a mess for you. Yeah, he's still on camera, and then he just hawked one on my property when he drove off.
Here's an insane example of police officers unlawfully stopping a man in his own driveway. It was a warm day in early May 2021 when Ryan was making his way back home after a leisurely motorcycle ride. As he cruised through the neighborhood, Officer Dawson, a member of the Garland Police Department, just happened to tail him into a quiet alley. Officer Dawson had a reason, though. He claimed he was responding to a disturbance call in the area. Now, Ryan had been experiencing some trouble with his bike lately. It had a tendency to sputter and stall unexpectedly. Given the narrow passage into his garage, flanked by a boat and a fence, he had adopted a routine of shutting off his bike and carefully pushing it through the tight space before finally parking it safely in his garage. So, there Ryan was, parked in the alley, with his engine quieted. He decided to take a moment to send a quick text message to his wife, informing her of his imminent arrival. It was at this very moment, as he tapped away on his phone, that Officer Dawson decided to initiate a traffic stop. Ryan, caught off guard, quickly realized the situation was escalating. In response, he reached over and powered on his body camera, wanting to ensure that the entire encounter would be documented.
I was texting my wife, letting her know I'm getting up to the house.
Somebody really said there's people arguing back in the area.
So I see any other people here. It's funny, you guys pull in behind me. It's okay, I know how it goes.
You have your ID?
I'm on my property. Okay, let me move my bike up. I'm still on my property, and I don't have. This isn't a traffic stop.
Officer Dawson, initially responding to a disturbance call, asked Ryan for ID, but seemed to forget the reason for the stop. He cited Ryan's bike protruding into an alley as the issue. Photos later showed the bike was indeed over the line, but Ryan was in the process of parking it, not abandoning it. Ryan moved the bike forward and requested a supervisor. Take a look at what happens next.
Supervisor out here. Call your supervisor. I don't have to ID to you. This isn't a traffic stop. I'm not. What crime have I committed?
Blocking the alley.
What crime have I committed? I was on the end of my driveway at my own home pulling in.
Why do you gotta make it hard?
Because you pulled up on me. This bullshit. I didn't do anything. You don't need to be here.
Look, all I'm gonna do is verify on your driver's license your address and get out of here.
Run that plate and run that house. That'll tell you right there.
We'll start over, okay?
You need to leave.
Listen,
Call your supervisor.
we'll start over.
Call your supervisor.
I don't know why you gotta make it hard.
Call your supervisor.
What's your name, man?
I don't answer questions.
What am I supposed to tell him that some random guy wants to talk to me?
You know how this works?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I
you
don't know why
do.
you're
Then
making
maybe
it
you need to get trained better.
Why are you making it hard?
I don't answer questions.
You're really gonna go that route?
I don't answer questions.
Walking in the alley. I told you
Dude, my bike was this far out into the
you're in
alley.
the alley.
I'm in my fucking driveway pulling my vehicle in. Trying to get the garage door opened. I'm not blocking the alley.
What's your first name?
I don't answer questions. I was when you came up to me.
I'm telling you that you've committed a violation.
I haven't committed a
I
violation.
told you you're blocking an alley. That's a city ordinance violation. City of Garland.
In Garland, there's a $25 fine for obstructive alley parking, which technically applied here. But it's vital to distinguish between parking, standing, loading, unloading, and stopping, not moving. Ryan had briefly stopped, not parked. His minor bike protrusion didn't block traffic much. Even if challenged, city notices go by mail and vehicle posting. Ryan didn't see the need for ID, but the cops didn't agree. Let's continue.
Call your supervisor out here, please.
I'll tell you why I was already in the area.
What's your name?
Brady, you want to
What's your badge number?
104.
And what was your name and badge number? You never ID'd yourself.
I don't have to ID myself.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. So,
You're an officer of the law. You have to ID yourself.
I'm telling you, you're blocking
Call your
the alley.
supervisor, please. Somebody else. Hey, I just want you on the phone as a witness. I have 3 cops at the back of my house because I was blocking the alley with my bike because I was waiting to pull into the driveway. I had my tire in the driveway. He's trying to ID me and says there's a disturbance. I have my camera rolling. I've also asked for his supervisor to come out. He's refusing. He won't ID himself as an officer. No, you need to tell me. And what's your badge number? There's 3 cops here now.
So the officers are refusing to call a supervisor, don't want to give the auditor his badge number, and in the next clip, they call him dude. Not only is their behavior unprofessional, but they're also bullies.
Okay. Dude, literally, I'm telling you, you committed a violation.
I didn't commit a violation, so I can't pull into my...
You just admitted you were
I
in the
can't,
alley.
because I have to pull into my fucking house, dude.
You were sitting in the alley.
You dumbass.
You have an ID on you?
I do. I'm not answering any questions.
So you'd rather me take you for the
You hearing this shit?
violation so
I wasn't violating anything. I'm pulling into my house. How can I not drive on the street and try to push my bike into the garage with the battery kept dying?
You were sitting in the alley.
Dude, this much. It's fine. You pulled up and it was rolling, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
So,
There's no violation, dude.
so
You're just making up.
Don't ID yourself.
I don't have to. I wasn't committing a traffic crime. What crime did I commit? What crime? I'm gonna go to jail. You hearing this?
If you don't want to ID yourself, then yeah.
He said I'm gonna go to jail because I was blocking the alley.
I can't ID
I was at the end of my driveway hanging out, trying to pull into the driveway, literally hanging out maybe my saddlebags out past the property line. I'm blocking the alley.
Just push it in.
Huh? All I had to do was scoot it up like 1 foot.
Okay, so what's the issue?
That's what I want to know. It's because I'm wearing a cut and he's fucking profiling me. You don't need to ID me. Call your supervisor. I didn't. Yeah, I've got my body cam on. Call your supervisor. So you're refusing to call your supervisor? Yes, you do.
Tell him you want a supervisor.
No, he needs to come here. He needs to. I've got 3 cops standing around me, Dad.
Ryan, listen.
Yeah.
Section 38.02 Texas Penal Code says you only have to ID if you've been lawfully arrested.
Right. I'm telling you that if you're going to make it hard, then I will lawfully arrest.
Okay, so now as Ryan's dad actually cited something from the law, the officer gets a little scared as he realizes that he's dealing with people who perhaps know the law better than himself, which is ridiculous on its own. But anyways, the officer keeps on threatening the auditor to arrest him if he doesn't cooperate, which again, he has no reason to do.
You hearing him?
Force you to ID yourself.
Arrest you for what?
For what? For blocking the alley, he said.
That's an arrestable offense. That's a at most. That's a disabled vehicle. Get the supervisor on scene now.
I'm asking for the supervisor, dude. I tried to get my bike started. You saw that it puttered when I tried to start it. It's acting up. Yeah, it's not running right.
I'm gonna get our goddamn lawyer to update the badge numbers.
What's your name?
Supervisor.
I'm sorry? Jackson, what's your badge number? Thank you.
Supervisor.
Hang on, there's someone trying to meet me out front, too, to pick up a online porch pickup. I'm on my property, dude. You came up to me. I was on my property, okay? I tell you what, the vehicle's parked, and I'm on my property. My feet are on my property. Come by and write a citation to the vehicle.
Get a supervisor.
Shut the fuck up.
You gonna ID yourself or not?
Here, motherfucker. We're gonna, no, fucking let him have the fucking ID. I tell you what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna call a supervisor out here. You there? I got someone trying to come up to the fucking house.
Yeah.
Is harassing me, so we're gonna get a supervisor out here. I'm gonna let him have my ID, okay? 'Cause I don't have time.
You don't have to. What do you ID?
Okay, you gonna come get me at jail?
Get a supervisor there.
He's refusing. He's refusing.
You can't refuse a supervisor.
I know.
Say that, so I'll give you the phone number.
No, I don't need the phone number. He needs to come on site. Yes, he is. Call him. Call him and have him tell me that.
Keep this on, Ryan.
Call him and let him tell me.
Away from the bike.
No, call him.
Step away from the bike.
Call him.
Supervisor on site.
Call him.
Step over there.
Call him.
I'm telling you right now. You think you're in charge, but you're not in charge right now.
I am in charge. You're up and you're on tape.
Ryan keeps on requesting the supervisor, as his dad tells him to do, and as he already tried to do ever since the beginning of the encounter. However, the officer doesn't stop arguing with him, doesn't want to call the supervisor, and keeps telling Ryan to step away from his bike for whatever reason. Let's see what happens next.
I've been recording all the time. I told you, I even waited for you to do it because I knew I wasn't in the wrong, right? I said, I'll give you a sec to turn on your camera because I knew I wasn't in the wrong.
Yeah, you are in the wrong.
So, how about this?
I just pulled up and there's a disturbance all of a sudden, dude. Whatever.
I'll pull my laptop out and show you.
What? Yeah. What's the where's the call on the disturbance? I'd like that.
This area, they gave it.
This area. Okay.
This area, I want a call number.
I'll absolutely.
No, I want a call number, and I want to speak to your supervisor.
There's 3 actually.
Call your supervisor.
Okay, I will.
I tell you what, he's not working with me. Your supervisor can be called and asked to come out here. I want to hear him on the phone or talk to a supervisor.
I'll see if they'll come out. You ready?
When you call your supervisor.
Section 3802 of the Texas Penal Code only requires you ID if you've been lawfully arrested.
I will lawfully arrest you if I need to.
He's saying they're gonna arrest me because my bike was sticking out a little bit.
I'll lawfully arrest you.
Then they're going to get their ass sued. This is why there's a divide between police and the citizenry.
Call your supervisor, please.
He's gonna call his. We have 2 different.
All right. Well, I want to hear from him. That's fine. Call the supervisor on duty out here. I'm not going anywhere. We got all the time.
I'm just telling you right now. He's not. He's gonna want you to call. He's gonna have a phone number. He's gonna ask you.
I don't need to ID you. I'm on my property. 1 second.
It wasn't a traffic stop. There has to be no ID.
1 second.
No, it was. You're blocking the.
That's not a traffic stop.
Ryan then calls his girlfriend and explains everything to her as well. Let's hear what she's got to say about the situation.
You're blocking the alley, so I turned my lights on, right? My lights are turned on.
Hello. Guys are on site.
Hello? Hey, babe, you're on speakerphone with my dad. I'm out back with 3 cops trying to arrest me because my bike was sticking out. He says there's a disturbance. He's harassing me, saying my bike's sticking. Now he's using my bike sticking out a foot into the alley as blocking the roadway.
That's a disabled
Well, I'm
offense.
trying to tell you that lady that's trying to come by that I'm gonna have to wait a minute. I'm waiting for a supervisor.
Let her go. Wait for the supervisor.
I'm letting you know what's going on, okay, babe?
Absolutely.
Trying to arrest you for
For my motorcycle sticking out like a foot out into the driveway, and I was sitting in the driveway at the end of the driveway, trying to pull up.
Do I need to come by there? Is this going to be?
I think you should.
by the time-
I think you should. Yeah, I think you should. He said you're gonna make it worse.
No, I'm not going to make it worse. I'll be right there.
My dogs are here. I need you to.
Just call an attorney.
We will.
No, we'll call the. We're going to call the attorney after
Here's
the
what I'm
fact.
telling you, okay? I'm trying to write you a citation so I can leave.
You trying to write me a citation? Dude, you're f***ing up big time, bro.
No.
How long have you been a cop?
How
long have you been a cop?
Keep this on body cam.
You don't need to write me a citation. I wasn't blocking this, and I'm gonna.
Ryan.
Yeah.
That can be dismissed.
No, I'm aware. Call your supervisor. When he gets here, we'll talk. I'll speak to your supervisor. I was on my property, dude. The vehicle, you can cite the vehicle. Leave a ticket on. Leave a parking ticket.
Ryan,
was
don't
off.
answer questions.
No keys are in the bike. Keys have been on my side the whole time. Interesting. Yeah.
So
You got body cam on?
do it, right?
And I finally got to.
You start the bike, right?
Not with keys.
You start the bike.
Not with the
Body cam
keys. Yeah, the body cam's on.
After all this time, they still don't want to call the supervisor. So Ryan and his dad clearly tell the cops that they're going to get an attorney and sue the living heck out of them. However, they don't take things seriously and keep on acting unprofessionally.
The bike's not going anywhere. You know how hard it'd have to be to get on a bike and take off? Don't worry. Nobody's f***ing going anywhere. Just get your supervisor here. He's gonna try to ID me or he's gonna take me to jail.
I can't ID, I'm just gonna take it to jail.
Okay? Call your supervisor.
I don't know why you don't want to ID.
Call your supervisor.
Supervisor.
I guess he doesn't speak English.
Supervisor.
So here's the deal, man. Get on the phone or something, he's gonna come back.
We need a supervisor here.
Give me, man.
I know. He's not being reasonable, dude. I know y'all work together. That's fine. And this is straight up harassment. I know.
I got you, but I mean,
fucking little hotshot over there. What? The other two are fine. The other one's a prick. Do what? Hey, everybody can hear you. Why don't you calm down?
What crime has been committed?
Said I'm blocking the alley. Dude, my bike, literally, here's the alley line, dude.
Question, please.
I pulled up 5 minutes later. So when I walked in,
I'm telling you, see that crack right there?
Yeah.
That's the out. That's my property line. My bike's sticking out that much. He's pushing the limit here, not me. That's fucking ridiculous. I want to see his video camera.
So I don't know how long it's gonna take to upload.
Despite the potential delay in uploading, they were eager to view both the body cam and dash cam footage of the incident. Unfortunately, since the event occurred, the department has chosen not to disclose the footage. Their reasoning was that they were investigating the incident at the time.
Let's get it uploaded. Get a supervisor out here. There's more than one. He's full of shit. Get a supervisor out here.
Call back.
He's full of shit.
Okay. Like I said, I wasn't even here to the start of it all. I showed up and you were already upset with him, so there's not much I can do
Because
about
he's
that.
harassing me because I'm wearing a cut, dude. I'm in a motorcycle club.
Yeah. Have you
And
been
I know how that shit works. Do what?
Have you been dealt by him before?
Ryan.
I've had your gang unit come to my house
Well, just
for no
me,
reason.
Ryan.
What?
Take me off speaker and
Well, this guy can speak respectfully to me, so I'm having a conversation with him.
If,
No,
if
they.
you don't want to, it's fine.
I'm just not answering questions, dude. I wasn't breaking the law. I want a supervisor here.
You good?
Oh, Gary's neighbor is the chief? Call him. Call him. And you're Officer Jackson, correct? And what was your badge number again? 11886. And what was yours, sir?
10417.
10417. That's Franny or Franny? Franny. Thank you.
Well, at least the officers gave him their names and badge numbers, which Ryan and his dad will later use in the lawsuit they're about to file. Anyways, let's continue.
Yeah, no, it's recording. Exactly why I have it. I couldn't tell you if their cameras are on or not. He said it is. Meredith's calling me. Okay, well, if I step out front, she's got somebody waiting here to pick up plates. I'm gonna get arrested because the cocksucker out in here with the power trip. Hold on. I'm putting you back on speaker.
okay. Have you got all the names and badge numbers?
Yes, squad car 1806, I forget his name and badge number. I've asked it. It should be on film, but I'll ask it again.
We can get that.
Well, he's on tape right now, so they're also on they're on the house surveillance too. When he pulled up on they're on the house surveillance is when he pulled up too, before he even turned his lights on.
Allegedly, the house surveillance cameras unfortunately didn't record the incident because it was out of range. But nonetheless, the body cam footage should have been more than enough to prove those cops are wrong to anyone.
Just keep everything rolling.
So he would have been pulled up on the camera on the other side of the house, this side, my chest, his car if he's running it, and his body cam if he's running it.
Okay, you don't have to ID unless you've been lawfully arrested. You can't be arrested for not IDing. That's a secondary.
Well, he's saying I
charge.
can be arrested because my fucking bike was sticking out 6 inches into the alley, sitting at the end of the driveway.
That's not
I'd like to go
arrestable.
look down the end of the driveway and see all these people that cram 20 fucking cars in there. If there's a bumper sticking out, is he gonna go sight the whole alley now?
Ryan, but is the bike disabled?
Yeah, it's in the driveway. I pulled it up. I was in the process of pulling it in. I'm having trouble keeping it running.
Okay, then if it's a disabled vehicle and you're pushing it into your driveway, that's not an arrestable.
Yeah, I was texting Meredith, and then I was fixing to finish rolling it in. I'm having trouble with it. The battery's not holding a charge.
Okay, that's not an arrestable offense.
No, I know it's not, but he's just trying to fucking puff his chest out because he's a prick.
Sounds like it's gonna take some legal action this time. time.
No, it's going, whether he writes me citation or not, I'm going to take legal action. All it is harassment.
It's important to note that Ryan is completely right here. All that's happening here is pure harassment, which is indeed punishable, and the officers are legally responsible for harassing innocent civilians.
I know exactly some other people too involved.
I'm trying to find, this lady's driving from Louisville.
Why don't you tell Meredith to have her wait and I'll come over and get the stuff for her? Maybe I can do that.
Let me three-way her then and back into the call. Because I'm probably fixing to go to jail. I'm not giving him my ID.
No, wait for the supervisor. I'll head over.
They won't bring one. He's refusing.
He can't refuse a supervisor.
I know.
I'm gonna call dispatch right now.
That's not going to do anything. They don't have any authority. They fuck your phones.
I'm gonna call dispatch and ask for a watch supervisor.
Okay, this
there.
lady... Mayor said this lady will be here in 25 minutes. Please head this way.
Okay, I'm heading right over. Right, and you stay with me, okay?
I'm fine. I am gonna, if I need to put my phone down, I am gonna turn it off though.
Is your bike, is
I'm
it
not
on your
answering
property?
questions.
No.
So I was able to find your ID through a picture. So
Through a picture?
actually, it cuts you a little bit of break. All right.
Oh, are you?
I could take you to jail.
Could you?
Yeah, I really could.
Be a mess for y'all.
Okay, that's fine. So rather, what I'll do is I'll write you a citation for blocking the alley.
Not signing it. I know what
This
it is.
The,
Hand me the paper and leave. Get off my property.
This is my name. This is badge number. Okay. By signing here is what you.
Not signing. Hand me the paper and get off my property.
So the officer got Ryan's ID through a picture he apparently took of him and is now trying to get him to sign a citation, which of course Ryan isn't going to do. So the officer threatens him with going to jail, since there's nothing else he can do.
Not signing. Hand me the paper and get off my property.
By not signing means I have to take you to jail.
No, it doesn't. That means I'm not admitting guilt.
Right. But
I don't have to sign a ticket.
It says that you do not admit guilt, but you promise to appear in the court or contact the court.
Get a supervisor here.
Do you want to go to jail?
Get a supervisor here.
Go to jail if you want to.
Get a supervisor here.
You have a phone number you want to put down?
Why?
For the court to contact you.
You have my information.
I don't have your phone number. I have your driver's license.
That's all you need. Get a phone number to pull somebody over.
It was for your ticket, so you don't want to sign.
You don't have to give a phone number.
I don't have to sign the ticket either. I've gotten tickets before. You don't sign them.
Well, I'm gonna put my card with this. And I'm gonna put my lieutenant's name on it.
You should do that.
Feel free to call him at any time.
You should do that.
Okay? He might not answer right away because it's his desk, and I don't know if he's at work still.
No problem. We'll be talking today.
Absolutely, do it.
With you.
Do it.
You're a smart ass.
Do it.
You got a shitty attitude and you're a punk.
You have every right to call, complain, do all that. File a formal
Oh, I'm
complaint.
gonna fucking file a complaint, dude.
Do it. That's your right as a citizen, right? But
So you're handing me the ticket and you're getting off my property.
I'll leave.
Yeah, you are.
That's fine.
Get the fuck off my property.
The officer still doesn't think Ryan actually is going to take any legal action, but the problem is that he's going to, and it's not going to end well for the officer, since harassment without a reason is strictly forbidden and not treated lightly.
Dragging your ass on purpose. Hand me the paper and fuck off.
It's Lieutenant Trusty, okay? His phone number, if you call the front desk.
Don't worry, I'm gonna talk to the chief.
Oh, do it.
Yeah, yeah, good, huh?
I said good. Feel
You
free.
said, oh, good. You're a fucking smart ass.
I said that's your right. That's your right to contact anybody.
So you're giving me the ticket and leaving?
Absolutely.
I thought if I didn't sign it, I'd go to jail.
No, I
Now
really
you're
don't
changing your
wanna
mind.
take you to jail.
You don't want to do paperwork, or you're just fucking puffing your chest.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, you're fucking okay. You can hand me what you need, and I get the fuck off my property.
So I'll see you.
The issue's over here. You be seeing me? Oh, how's that? What? Good. Patrol this area, motherfucker. Now fuck off. Don't set foot back on this property without a fucking warrant. Stupid motherfucker.
The officers then leave, but before doing that, they do something unbelievable. Look at this.
Yeah, he's gone. He's a little punk bitch. He's a smart ass. Yeah, he's still on camera, and then he just fucking hawked one on my property when he drove off. Yeah, he's still on camera, and then he just fucking hawked one on my property when he drove off. I got that on film too.
I want that film. I want that video. Or this is not, this ain't gonna go.
Now he's stopping at the next house.
For what?
I don't know.
Hey, it's not that, Ryan, you broke off contact, right?
No, he's next door. They're still parked at the end of my driveway.
Okay, all your shit's on your property, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Am I on speaker or off speaker?
You're on speaker. I'm recording them driving down the alley.
Okay. Make sure you keep that body cam going.
Okay. Remember how he said he's gonna take me to jail?
Yep.
Well, I didn't sign it, and I didn't go to jail. He doesn't want to take me to jail. He said he'll be seeing me, though.
After giving Ryan a citation, the officers departed without appearing to investigate the reported disturbance nearby. Plus, they also spit on his property, which again shows how unprofessional they are. Even after several weeks, the citation has yet to be submitted. Later, the department has declined to share their body cam and dash cam recordings once again.